What if everything you thought you knew about omega-3s was incomplete and the supplement you've been taking for years isn't even the one your brain truly needs to grow, repair, and function at its best? What if the real brain-building omega-3 has been hiding in plain sight, overlooked, because it doesn't have the same hype as fish oil? Today, we're breaking that belief wide open and looking closely at the omega-3 that actually builds your brain from the inside out. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects focus, memory, learning, mood, and long-term brain health. You've probably heard for years that fish oil is the gold standard for omega-3s. It's marketed everywhere, recommended by everyone, and stacked on store shelves. But when it comes to your brain, fish oil isn't the hero of the story. The real star is DHA, a specific omega-3 fatty acid that plays a direct structural role in your brain. This video is a full breakdown, a true review and explanation of why DHA deserves your attention, how it works, how it compares, and why it's different from what most people are taking. At first glance, the exterior presentation of DHA supplements may not look very different from traditional fish oil products. Bottles are often clean, minimal, and science-focused, emphasizing purity, dosage, and source. Many high-quality DHA supplements highlight algae-based sourcing right on the label, which is a big clue that this isn't your standard fish oil. The exterior messaging usually focuses on brain health, cognition, memory, and development rather than general heart health. This is intentional because DHA is not being sold as a generic wellness oil, but as a targeted brain nutrient. You'll often see certifications for purity, third-party testing, and sustainability clearly displayed, signaling that this product is designed for long-term daily use without the heavy metals and oxidation risks commonly associated with fish oil. Even before you open the bottle, the exterior tells you this omega-3 is precise, purpose-driven, and engineered for the brain. Once you move past the outside, the interior story of DHA is where things really separate. The interior formulation is simple, clean, and highly focused. DHA supplements usually contain fewer fillers, lower oxidation risk, and a more stable fatty acid profile. Unlike fish oil blends that mix EPA and DHA in varying ratios, a DHA-focused product is intentional about delivering the form your brain actually uses. The capsules are often smaller, easier to swallow, and designed to absorb efficiently without the fishy aftertaste people complain about. Inside, the emphasis is clarity, purity, and direct delivery to brain tissue rather than a broad, unfocused omega-3 blend. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where DHA completely outpaces traditional fish oil for brain health. DHA makes up roughly 30 to 40% of the fatty acids in your brain's gray matter. It is a literal building block of brain cell membranes. When you consume DHA, your body doesn't need to convert it or guess where it should go. It goes straight to work strengthening neuron structure, improving membrane fluidity, and enhancing communication between brain cells. This directly impacts learning speed, memory retention, focus, and reaction time. Fish oil contains DHA, but usually in lower amounts and paired with EPA, which is more beneficial for inflammation and cardiovascular health. The brain, however, strongly prefers DHA. Studies consistently show that higher DHA intake is linked to improved cognitive performance, better attention, and slower age-related cognitive decline. In children and adolescents, DHA supports brain development, while in adults it helps maintain mental sharpness and emotional balance. In older populations, adequate DHA levels are associated with better memory and reduced risk of neurodegenerative decline. Performance here isn't about energy spikes or stimulation, it's about structural efficiency, faster signaling, and long-term resilience. Safety features are another area where DHA, especially algae-based DHA, stands out. Fish oil is vulnerable to oxidation, which can turn healthy fats into harmful compounds if the oil goes rancid. Many fish oil supplements on the market already show signs of oxidation before you even open the bottle. DHA derived from algae is far more stable and is produced in controlled environments, which dramatically reduces contamination risk. This means lower exposure to mercury, PCBs, and ocean pollutants. High-quality DHA supplements are typically molecularly distilled and third-party tested to ensure purity and freshness. Another safety advantage is dosage precision. Because DHA supplements are brain-specific, you're less likely to consume unnecessary fats or excessive EPA that your brain doesn't need. This makes DHA safer for long-term daily use, including for children, pregnant women, and older adults when taken as directed. The safety profile is clean, predictable, and consistent, which matters when you're nourishing an organ as critical as the brain. One of the biggest unique selling points of DHA is that it is the omega-3 your brain is physically built from. This isn't a marketing phrase, it's biology. Your brain cannot function optimally without sufficient DHA in its cell membranes. Another powerful advantage is conversion efficiency. Plant-based omega-3s like ALA from flax or chia must be converted into DHA and that conversion rate is extremely low, often under 5%. Fish oil helps, but still dilutes DHA with EPA. A DHA-focused supplement removes the bottleneck entirely. Sustainability is another major selling point. Algae-based DHA does not rely on overfishing or marine ecosystems, making it environmentally responsible and future-proof. There's also a digestive advantage. Many people experience nausea, reflux, or fishy burps from fish oil, while DHA supplements are generally easier on the stomach. Finally, DHA supports more than cognition. It plays a role in visual acuity, mood regulation, sleep quality, and nervous system repair, making it a truly comprehensive brain nutrient rather than a single benefit supplement. When it comes to price, DHA supplements can appear slightly more expensive than generic fish oil at first glance. However, when you look at cost per effective dose, the value becomes clear. With fish oil, you're often paying for large amounts of fat that your brain doesn't actually use. With DHA, you're paying for precision. A high-quality DHA supplement typically falls into a mid-range price category, reflecting cleaner sourcing, higher purity standards, and targeted formulation. Because the brain uses DHA so efficiently, many people find they need lower overall doses compared to fish oil to achieve noticeable benefits. Over time, this makes DHA a cost-effective investment in cognitive health rather than an overpriced wellness trend. In conclusion, forgetting fish oil doesn't mean dismissing omega-3s, it means understanding them better. DHA is the omega-3 that actually builds your brain, supports your thinking, protects your memory, and strengthens the very structure of your neurons. From its clean exterior presentation to its focused interior formulation, from its superior performance in brain function to its strong safety profile, DHA stands apart as a purpose-built solution for cognitive health. Its unique selling points are rooted in science, not hype, and its price reflects real value rather than marketing noise. If your goal is sharper focus, better memory, long-term brain protection, and true cognitive support, DHA isn't an optional upgrade, it's the foundation. This is the omega-3 your brain has been waiting for, and once you understand the difference, it's hard to look at fish oil the same way again.